KAHOS. We're getting an NBA 2K26 here on the P4. Got a 4-game win streak going. It should be really like 6, but I'll take that. Is that you? Is that you? Smash that like, leave a comment, share the video, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. @KAHOS on Twitter, KAHOS718 on the gram. Let's go, baby. Barkile. On our way. Cade Company. Let's go Pistons. Pistons. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. Settings up.
Everyone to this 2K Sports broadcast from Charlotte, North Carolina, home of the Hornets. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan, alongside tonight Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForge reporting from the sidelines. And it's been home cooking for the Hornets in the midst of a homestand here in Charlotte. It's a disappointing segment of the season for this team, no doubt about it, as the losing streak has continued, guys, to grow.
Well, in this league, the road is always tough on a team, and anytime you get a chance to get home, you feel confident that you can stop any bleeding, and that's what this team is looking to do while at home. You know, maybe they'll get things somehow turned around here and build some positive momentum.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Down low. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duren drawing comparisons now to a young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making...
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses.
To the left wing, Diabate. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Knueppel with it. Last game he had 34 points. It's tipped.
An effective stopper at the rim. Duren sure knows how to use those long arms.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And over the course of his career, Tobias Harris has shown a willingness to embrace various roles.
Well, look, Kevin, Tobias Harris is not only a highly skilled player, but he is a team-oriented, win-first, veteran guy, totally unselfish, and will just figure out a way that he needs to help any team he's on get to where they want to go.
Timeout called by Detroit. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Yeah, look, that's not the kind of performance they would have liked. But the one good thing about this league, the next game's always right around the corner.
And it goes out of bounds.
It was tipped.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
The Hornets on offense. They come into this one following the loss to the Masters.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Yeah, that was 2 very evenly matched teams. But in the end, it came down to who executed better down the stretch. Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot.
That's mine. Get out, bitch. Stop being a bitch.
He missed it, but he's trying to keep the
all
defense
you.
on.
And the Hornets making a change here. The Pistons trailing. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said
Let's be a piece of shit right back.
that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Kevin, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. They kick it out to Green. Miller outside. Clock at 6. The Hornets need to get a shot off here.
Shot clock violation.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Now in for Charlotte.
Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lock.
Peace. Come on, quit. Come on, quit, CBS. See you later. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. What are you doing, bro? Play or quit. Quit.
Will be determined over the next few weeks.
He's often labeled as an outside shooter, but Harris does most of the scoring inside.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hogs, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
Back to Bridges. What about? Here's Cunningham. Hasn't made one yet. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21. Last season, his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back from the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Here's Thompson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Knippel. And so it's a 7-point lead to wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, where they've got their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
But our defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
To the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham. The Hornets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key. Adding win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. Thanks a lot, Shams. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. This is their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
And we'll see if anything's different this year because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
Hornets trail by 6. Outside ball. Pass to Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
Back to Thompson. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Can't be that easy for him. Gotta body him up down low.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And that one drops. Miller's got his second basket of the game.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. Rare quality for a wing these days.
So it's the Hornets now. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
It's stolen by Durant. Out to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Here's Thompson. Uses the glass to drop it in. Thompson's got the lead up to 12 now for Detroit.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild.
Hey, Miss Bull.
This season, their worst record in over a decade. We're hoping these new additions can help.
Puts the move on.
Hell
Monica
no,
will take
bitch.
on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged.
It's 4-3
They'll
to
the
what?
sideline quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Cunningham looking around. Pass to Robinson. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by McNeely.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Back to man. Now, here's Bridges. And again, the Hornets missing.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking seats. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Cunningham. Pass to Robinson. Lobbed up there for Miller. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defensive anticipation there to stop Miller.
Yeah, reward the big running the floor. Durant hustling.
And the Hornets call time here. And Duncan Robinson, one of the more efficient three-point marksman coach in this league.
Yeah, look, Kevin, Duncan Robinson built his game around his three-point shooting, and the threat of the three has drawn more defensive attention, and Duncan Robinson has learned to make plays for other people based on a defense that he sees a much improved all-around basketball team.
Harris up top. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Well, that is a solid screen by Durant. And then the big man rolls right into scoring position.
Pass to man. Over Robinson. Bridges outside. 5 on the clock. And again, the Hornets missing.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
The shot's good. 12 points now in the game from Asar Thompson.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you see the result.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was.
What a performance for Asar Thompson. He has been the story for the Detroit Pistons. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. And it's blocked.
Well, Duran making his physical presence known.
And stolen by Miller. A solo fast break. Pass to Kneppel. Bridges drives in. And Bridges jams it in.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skill to pull that off.
He's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Hornets trailed by 18. You look at the Pistons stand, statistically pretty solid across the board.
Yeah, they're well balanced. They have guys with size, athleticism, skill. You got to give a lot of credit to the front office and these players for their hard work. Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Thompson with the
Asar Thompson.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside.
Peace. Come on, quit. Come on, quit. What are you doing right now that matters? You're down by a slaughterhouse.
Strong to the rim.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Miller outside. Pass to Diabate. Bridges outside. 4 on the shot clock. And Sexton slams it in.
Very clever ball handling from Sexton, getting himself some room to work.
Thompson.
Thompson.
Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And that's now 18 points now in the game from Asar Thompson. They recover. Charlotte moving it around. Here's Miller. Here's Diabate. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Bridges misses.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Back to Sexton. And that one, good. Sexton's got his second best.
Someone like Sexton, well, all scorers really, they have to get points around him.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you, Kevin.
Establishing the mindset. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
That one is no good. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition team foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Well, one thing you notice about Tobias Harris, he is a worker, a true professional who just wants to do the best job he can for his team. And we've seen the results over the years.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
For Charlotte, they have only made 2 attempts, shooting poorly at the line in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Give me that.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And the Hornets with possession here. They trail by 16. Left side, Ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
To the paint. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons lead by 13. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And just a giant night for Thompson. He plays with athleticism and energy. That's an effective combination.
Last touch by Ball.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
To the inside. Pass to Jenkins. Back to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Well, look, offensively, you want to put Stewart in the pick and roll. He's just so versatile.
Inside. And he sends right back into it with a big dunk of his own.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. They're leading at 15 going into the break.
39.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Hornets trail by 15. He shoots again. Basket good.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And it's LeVert missing. So it's the Hornets now. Pass to Williams. Nice pass it in by Charlotte. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Hell no.
Knipples got himself on the board with 3 there.
That'll be a Pistons.
Well, Knipple projects as an elite shooter whose range and quick release make him a constant threat.
Time call here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they
Duran
need
got
to
tossed.
succeed.
Really?
The Pistons making a change here. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. A shot by Diabate, no good.
Well, you couldn't ask for He's got him knocked down.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists.
What was
and
that?
It's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Pistons leading by 12. Pass to Stewart. Swiped it away.
Yeah, we're just fucking with him now.
Stolen by Knipple.
Knipple. What a name.
Retains possession.
Ball Knipple. Knipple.
We're just over a minute into this final
And
quarter
Dick,
of play.
he's in the league. Andy Dick. Greedy Dick.
Up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Fast break now for Charlotte. Miller with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Knipple, no good.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone
Come on,
else
and one.
for a boost off the
And not doing very well at the line in
Fuck.
this half. Percentage has dropped all the way down to below 60. And they better hope their performance at the line in the second half doesn't come back to bite them. Missing your free throws is a good way to cough up a lead.
Gets it down to single digits.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 10-point game. Back to Miller. Here's Diabate.
Yes, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
He's got one more falls left.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like that for sure.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Out to Thompson. Cunningham outside to the paint and slam dunk by Harris.
Cunningham, a 6'6" point guard, built to operate in the pick and roll.
Here's Diabate. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Oh, how pretty was that? Use the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
Knipple wide open and he fires. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
You watch Knipple, and he has the demeanor of someone who will hit a lot of big shots over the course of his career.
To Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. And that basket's going to gets the goaltending call right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
In a lot of ways, Isaiah Stewart reminds me of a player from the older era. He's got a more physical and fundamental game that he plays. He is a big who plays like a big.
Here's Diabate. The kick out to Ball. Moves back up. Good D by Thompson.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're in front by 5. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter.
Detroit, Ivy.
1:12 left in the game. Hands to Harris. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You see the basketball IQ Harris possesses on plays like this. He knows exactly where to get to after setting the screen.
Pistons foul. Isaiah Stewart. First personal foul. First team foul.
Gets the first. That trims the lead to 6.
The line for Charlotte.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good.
Well, you never want to lead points at the line, especially when you're down late.
The assist.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game. Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They lead by 6. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Hornets defense team. And how about your Blue Stingers? Give them a round of applause.
The shot by Stewart with no one around. Ivy. Here's Cunningham. And Detroit again with the bucket. Back to ball. Fires from deep. It doesn't go for him. Off the mark. And so the Pistons take the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one was.
But it's time to fry you. I'm staying out the way, I'm Mr. Mind my business. It's time to beat the road. And like me, do the deuces, I put the fouls up. Still post for the you need to grow up. Yes, life is what you make it. Couple still stay solid, it's time to yes. I've been doing this for a long, long time. Plenty of times, up and down.